What up? It's your boy, the ATX Sooner, back with another video. And man, oh, what a difference 6 months can make, huh? This is a little reaction of Paul Finebaum and how he's changed his stance on the Oklahoma Sooners. He feels a little bit better about us. This year's completely changed how he feels. We're now SEC ready, which we are, and we always knew that. But let's go back into April, just to get a little example of where his mentality was back then before this year started. And don't get me wrong, he had every right to feel this way. No beef with Paul. Trust me, there's no beef with Paul. But here's what he said. Now, I found this article. This is from Heartland College Sports, and this is a little quote from what Paul had to say, okay? He said, "I have deep concerns for the trajectory of Oklahoma. I talked to a local columnist, and I did not get a good vibe from that program. There just seems to be a concern that in the aftermath of Lincoln Riley, they could put the pieces back together quickly. That did tremendous damage." Here we go again. Not only did Lincoln Riley leave and take Caleb Williams with him, but it also took a line of other players out of there. No one is convinced that the Brent Venables hire is going to work. There's equally no one as convinced that it's not going to work. I know that sounds contradictory, but fans are tired of being right in the middle. So he did an interview today with SC, and man, completely different mentality about Oklahoma now. He now says that, he hadn't been to Oklahoma since 2002, so there's been a lot of different changes. I mean, it's been 21 years since he's been to Oklahoma. He said he'll come back this year. Before the end of the year, he's gonna be in Norman, so we're gonna have to show out. Not for him, just put on a good show, But he's saying that we're SEC ready, and just going from what he said back in April to what he's saying now in October, that goes to show you that we're going down the right path. That goes to show you that we are SEC ready, like we've always known. We knew that we just had to give BV a little bit of time. Let his players come in. Let the recruiting cycle start to come through. Let it flow. And I guarantee you, and he's still not playing with his team. We know he's still not playing with his team. So the fact that he has them boys undefeated right now, not even playing with his full team, it's a whole bunch of transfer portal players out there, and we love you all. We love you all. I'm not talking mess about nobody. We just understand that whenever his recruits come in, man, it's going to be different. Paul said that he feels like Oklahoma can play Georgia right now in the national championship. And who wouldn't feel that way? I mean, we've shown it on the tape. Like I said before, these three, all the losses that we had last year was by one score, other than obviously Texas and I think TCU. That might have even been a one-score game. But either way, we are now covering these points that we were losing from last year. These 3-point losses or 7-point losses that we were experiencing last year are now changing over to wins. And that's with pretty much the same. Now, it's not the same team. Like I said, it's a lot of different players, a lot of different transfers coming through, and including his recruits came in from last year. But either way it goes, it's not that big of a difference of a team from last year. But you can see the difference in the outcome of how they're playing. And they are a completely different team mentally. They are completely bought in, and man, it's just beautiful. Just I wanted to put this out there to the Oklahoma fan base, to our Sooners, to let them know that keep going, keep improving, keep growing, keep developing, and this team will be the number one team in the SEC behind Brent Venables. I'm stamping that. I'm standing on that, and like Paul said, it's not gonna take like a lot of the nation thinks that it's gonna be an adjustment period going into the SEC. But like Paul said, we would be surprised, because next year when we come into the SEC, it's not gonna be a big crazy turnaround. Or it's not gonna be a crazy turnover. We're gonna fit right in. And when I say we're gonna fit right in, I'm not talking about middle of the pack fit in. I'm talking about upper tier, top tier of the SEC type of fit in. I'm talking about the Bamas, the Georgias, you got to add Oklahoma to that list too. And like I'm a link after this video. I'm gonna link the Texas issues that they'll have that might not make it so easy for them to translate or to go into the SEC because they have quarterback issues, and that's gonna be in the future. Watch, my crystal ball has shown me that the UT, the Texas Shorthorns, are gonna have QB issues going into the SEC. Unlike us, we know our guy. We got it all figured out when it comes to our who we got going into the SEC, and damn it, it feels good. Feel good about yourselves, guys. If you repping that crimson and cream, feel good about yourself. Wake up in the morning, get that yawn in. I know your breath stank when you wake up in the morning, but guess what? It smell a little better when you rocking that crimson and cream. You know, when you got that schooner on that mug, it feel a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful. I like hearing that from Paul, and we just gotta we gotta show and prove. We gotta do what we do, and it's not gonna be hard because we do what we do anyways, and it is what it is. That's what it is with being an Oklahoma Sooner. And man, I just want to put my little 2 cents in. Like I always say, I got so many different 2 cents in every video that I put in, but this is another one of those. I just wanted to let you boys and girls know, let you Sooners know that we in a good position, man. No matter what the outcome of this year is, and I do believe the outcome of this year will be a playoff team with a playoff win, with a national championship appearance. But man, even looking into the future, going into the SEC, we are good. We are ready. And Tebow out west out there, that boy out west, you know what I mean. That boy out west going into the Big Ten, it's a completely different situation. Caleb Williams is going to be, and I love Caleb Williams. Everybody knows that. I always repeat myself. I always say that. I love Caleb Williams. But it's a damn shame that possibly the best quarterback to ever strap up the boots, to ever put the helmet on, won't even win a conference championship in his career. Ain't that a damn shame? Like, and that's because of you, Tebow, the boy out west. You know what it is. And we give him a lot of flack. I don't think he's going to the NFL. He apparently he was sick, you know what I'm saying? And if he really is sick, then hey, get better. We don't wish nothing negative like that on you when it comes to health. We want you to be healthy. Oklahoma fans, we don't want you to die. We don't want none of that. We just like talking shit because when you did us dirty and you did do us dirty, look how karma comes back around. Look how it flips. And look at us. We good. We SEC ready. Y'all ain't even Big Ten ready. Because it ain't in y'all's DNA like it's in ours. Bye.